Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101. And today we're going to talk about why you guys should be absolutely bound for it. Anytime that you want to rival with Tesla, especially in the electric market, for those people who love pickup trucks in a very traditional way, Ford is absolutely revving up the future with their electric vehicle called Platinum. Let's find out why. All right, so we know that Ford for a very long time has been very stagnant in their market growth, okay, in their profit margins. So over the past 5 years, Ford has been up 19%, but Ford has had a really low of lows, especially during the pandemic. As you can tell, Ford was down 67%. Let's look at this again, okay? I'm trying to get you a close-up here. Right around this mark here, Ford was down almost 68%, okay, for the pandemic. And it was at $4.33. And this is where a lot of us should have absolutely bought Ford. Last year, during the pandemic, even myself, I did not buy Ford. It was the biggest mistake that anyone could absolutely make. Now, when I'm looking at Ford, over the course of the years, I've been telling people, sell Ford, buy Ford, sell Ford, buy Ford. Now, if you already had Ford, like my buddy, he had like maybe 200-300 shares. I told him, hey, just hold on to your Ford because they're doing a lot in the electric vehicle market. And finally, they're now about to release their Ford F-150 Platinum. And I watched a technological review of it. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the truck is absolutely astounding. You have, of course, the bed of the truck in the back. And of course, you have a front truck. So more times than not, when you guys are traveling, unless you have a tunnel cover. Now, this has a trunk where I think it's like 12 outlets in the entire truck. But here's the thing about it. In the past year, because of this, Ford has been doing astoundingly well, okay? So in the past year, Ford has been up literally 160%. Are we looking at this? 160% in the past year. And that is because they are rivaling with Tesla. They're going toe-to-toe with Tesla. It says here on electric, Tesla Cybertruck and Ford F-150 Lightning are neck and neck in electric pickup demand. It says that the Ford F-150 Lightning has way better range than advertised. And then the Lightning will be first all-electric pickup truck to offer full-size spare tire. Why are some of these things that we're just learning about the vehicle important? It's important because anytime you can rival with Tesla, who essentially revolutionized the new modern day technology age, you're doing something bigger and better than most people are doing today. Now, with that being said, there are a lot of analysts stating that the median target for Ford is around $15. So Ford is already doing over the median target with a high estimate of $18. I believe that Ford is going to reach $20 in the next year, simply based upon their all-electric truck. Let me tell you, if you guys go out and you look at these tech videos of the Ford F-150, you even yourself would be impressed, okay? But let's get back into it. Give me a second here. Got some back feed. Excuse me about that. But yes, you yourself will be absolutely stunned of all the technology that Ford put in that truck. And here's the thing, it's going to be way cheaper than any other electric vehicle. The top model of this electric truck is $50,000. Okay, I mean, I might look at the price tag later, but let's get back into the review of things, okay? So again, Ford in the past year, because of this, has been up 161%. And it's still rising today right before your very eyes, okay? So let's take, for instance, the past month, Ford has been up 33%. excuse me, that was the past 3 months. The past month, we got 41% here. The past week, 11%. And then today, they're already up 2%. So a lot of people are ranting and raving about AMC. Let me tell you something. When it comes to AMC, yeah, you should go like me, go to the movies using AMC. I got reward points. I'm looking at movies, but that's about it. I wouldn't touch this stock unless you are a really good investor and you can understand trends and you're reading a lot of stock news. Other than that, I wouldn't be messing with this stock. But when you're talking about a solid stock, you should be talking about Ford. Now, of course, I'm not going to bore you. You already know what Ford does. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, there's only 2 American car companies. Can you name them? Can you name the 2 American car companies? One is Ford. The other is GM. That is all. Some people are like, no, Chrysler, no, Dodge. No, they have been bought out by some Italian company or French company, because first Fiat bought out Chrysler, and then it was some other foreign country that bought out Chrysler as well. So your Dodge is not American. Oh, it was made in them. No, that's not who owns it. It's about who owns it. Okay. That's the thing about it. But anyway, you know what Ford does, so I won't bore you there. But the other thing is, when you're investing in Ford, you also get dividends. You got dividends at 1.71, which is not much, okay? But Ford is still under $20 per share. Now, Ford hasn't been doing much lately when it comes to market, but they have been consistently for the past year been doing very, very well. Listen to this. This is why news is important. Ford electric vehicle sales surged 184% in May. Overall autos up 4.1%. See, just by that new truck, and listen, I'm telling you, you have to go watch a tech review, okay? Me personally, who I like to watch is a guy on YouTube called Marquez Brownlee. He does phenomenal tech reviews, Marquez Brownlee, okay? Very, very intelligent guy. I like his videos. But nonetheless, that's why I found out a lot of information about this truck. And here's the thing, and I've noticed ever since they started building this truck, their stock has been going up. And we're just going to go over the news headlines very quickly. Behold, the new entry level Ford truck. It's a truck update. Ford said it could face 1.3 billion in new penalties and transit imports. And this is where we are. Buy at 52%, hold at 43%, and 4.3. Now, for this particular one, we're going to read what the bulls are saying. The bulls is focusing its investment where it gets the best return, which is why mostly exiting North American car segments and production in South America is the right move, in our opinion. Ford has tried to remove some administrative layers, and Jim Farley becoming CEO brings the opportunity for the stock to rebound. Ford stock looks undervalued to us. Again, what does it say? Undervalued. It looks undervalued. Very, very important when analysts are saying that the Ford stock is looking undervalued. Yes, you're going to get a lot of mixed reviews. And essentially, that's the part of investing where you just can't take, well, these analysts are saying that it's overvalued and these analysts are saying that it's undervalued. And you have to consistently do some research to see what is the main consensus of this particular stock. And that is a good analytical tool, because information essentially can be analytical that can use for you in order for you to invest in this stock. And again, a lot of you are looking for those stocks that are under $20, and here you go. Okay, so let's get back into it. Nonetheless, it says here that Ford stock looks undervalued to us, but a turnaround would take lots of time due to many restructuring projects around the world. Okay, that's what they're saying. Look at their earnings. Now, of course, during the pandemic, the earnings were down here, and then they popped back up, and they're consistently going up. And let me tell you, it's because of this damn truck. Okay, it's because of this damn truck. You see my transactions. I've been trading for it, buying for it, trading for it, buying for it. I made small profits here and there. Like if you look at these transactions, this was last year. I only invested like $100, and I got like 119 back. I bought it when it was $6.87, and then I sold it at $8. But listen, I made a mistake. Ford, I'm sorry. I should have kept my stock, because today Ford is $637 and up to 2.4% and still rising. In the past 3 months, Ford has been up 34%. The past month, Ford has been up 42%. Let's move on. Now, Market Watch has it where year to date is at 86%, 86.5% year to date. And the analysts are saying that it's overboard. I do not agree. I don't believe it's overboard. As you saw right on here on Robinhood, they said that it was undervalued, okay, undervalued. The EPS, Ford is operating at a profit. Again, Ford is back from the early 1903 to be exact. So when you look at Ford, you're not just investing in one of the first car companies, one of the first car companies that made the first production line for vehicles. I mean, you are essentially investing in history, and then you have those dividends, you have that margin for growth. And here's the thing, they made a pickup truck that's 100% electric that looks like a pickup truck, okay? And again, it's very important for you to go understand the truck so you understand the value. So a lot of times when you're looking at these stock reviews online, you're looking at this person, this person, this person, it's always good to understand why they're giving you the information in the way that they're giving it. And the point is, when you're investing in a product or service, the reason why I show you these things, so you understand the value. You're like, yeah, now I understand. That's why that's very, very important, okay? So when I'm looking at this, you got the dividends, it's only 15%, but then again, this stock is under $20, so that's very, very good, okay? Here's some more news, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's move on. All right, this is what Yahoo Finance is saying, okay? This is what Yahoo Finance is saying. Yahoo Finance is basically saying here, in the next 2 weeks, 10 weeks, and 9 months, it's going up. That's what this is saying. When you see those arrows, and again, they give me a lot of analytics here, excuse me, but they saying that the short term, let's look up here, the short term is bullish. The midterm is bullish. The long term is bullish. And anytime you're seeing these consistent trajectories of upward movement and profit, it's showing you that majority of investors are saying Ford are now making the right moves, because don't forget, Ford has a new CEO as well. So you have a new CEO, you have a new all-electric Platinum. It's called the Ford F-150 Lightning with the Platinum package, okay? So the name of the truck is Ford F-150 Lightning because it's all electric with a Platinum package, okay? So let's continue to move on, all right? So last but not least, I'm gonna give you a quick look at the truck. I'm not gonna bore you with that. The last but not least, this is what Zach is saying. I can take that with a grain of salt, okay? I would say that right here, I would say that it's a buy. Of course, the first green here is a strong buy. They have it at a hold, but I would slightly disagree and say this is a buy. Look at the style scores. We got A value, A growth, C momentum, and then an overall VGM of A, okay? And again, we can go down here and look at some other projections. We got the day low of $15. The day high, it already rose $1.07. Look at the 52-week low. Some of you should be, I know me. I saw this and I said, Ross, you did it again. Ross, you did it again. You made a little bit of money off of stock and then you sold all the shares. And now that stock is worth $10 more today than it was a year ago. And if you were to continue to buy shares, the same damn information that you give people, you would have been $5,000 richer, which I need a new closet because I don't have enough room. But these are my personal problems, I'm telling you. And once again, I have to have you guys to learn from my bad decisions. Because I tell people, oh, it's time to sell Ford. It's time to buy Ford. Listen. If you're going to buy Ford, if Ford drops down, continue, just continue to buy Ford on the dip. Okay, right now it's spiking. I don't know if Ford's going to cool off for you guys to go in and invest inside of this, but yeah. But anyway, 52-week high is 1606. Now it's 1526. Okay, so one more thing we're going to go over, and we're going to look at some pictures very quickly. Now the guy who did the tech review, he shows you the inside of the truck and the front truck, but I'll just give you a quick view of it. If you guys are not familiar with the truck, here it is. It's all electric. You plug it in, of course, but even this front fender here is just a plastic insert because you don't really need it. And it's a very traditional, beautiful truck from Ford. Here's another one. Let's see if I can blow this up. Let me just blow that up. Where they're using the actual front end. Yeah. So if you can see this, how they got this plugged up. So what they're saying is that this is absolutely great for construction and camping or everyday use, whatever people are using pickup trucks for. In this truck right here. So remember when you have a pickup truck, you either had to buy a tonneau cover back here to cover up the back of it, where you'll put all sorts of like materials. You guys are buying flowers and bricks and sod for your homes and chemicals, where you have the rhino lighter and you had the cover. You don't even have to do that anymore, because the front part of the truck, because it's the electric truck, you can just lift open and it's weatherproof. You can actually put ice in there to cool whatever, or you can use a cooler. And also inside the front truck part of the truck is 4 or 6 outlets. Also in the rear tailgate, there's 4 to 6 outlets. It's absolutely a phenomenal truck. And granted, let me just show you one more thing. I think it's imperative, the price tag. Let's look at it very quickly. How much is the Ford F-150 Lightning? Let's just look at that, because I mean, you guys may not be an investor, but you might want to buy it, okay? But I looked at the price tag, and listen, this is crazy. Look how much this vehicle costs. Now they have 2 models. They have the base model, and then they have the platinum model. The base model is $40,000, okay? $40,000 after you do tax, title, registering. It's going to be around $43,000, $45,000 tops, okay? And then let me see if they give us the price for the, let's do. Now they saying will be around 55 and EV will be, that's wrong. What I've learned is that the top model is going to be around 55,000. Now, this is what I'm reading here. It says the XLT will be around 55 and the EV will be topped out at about 90 grand. Okay, so the XLT will be around 55,000, and then the very top model will be around 90,000. But this thing, you get all of that. And the top models are going to have like leather and some other amenities, but even a base model for most people is going to be great, especially those who are in the market to look for electric vehicles. And you say, I do need a truck, and why not electric? And here's the thing, what I found out, that a lot of us are always skeptical about electric vehicles. One, you're like, well, how many miles to the gallon, right? And you're thinking miles to the gallon because that's what the traditional thing is, but electric vehicles deal in kilowatts. So with 1,000, okay, with a ton, 1,000 pounds, 1,000 pounds of tow, meaning weight in the actual bed, like whatever you got in there, a couch, a bed of bricks, whatever it is, with 1,000 pounds of tow that you're actually lugging in the bed of your truck, the truck will go 300 miles. 300 miles with 1,000 pounds. Now, without any weight in the truck, you're just an everyday driver, you're driving it to work, that truck can go off one charge 460 miles. 460 miles. Now, if you guys are not familiar with pickup trucks, I used to have a Dodge Ram Bighorn Edition. My truck got 13 miles to the gallon. And let me tell you, there's nowhere in the pickup truck that I even reached 400, period. I probably, when I put a cold air intake in it, I think I got around 300 equal. But with 1,000 pounds towing, you get 300. And if you're just using it as an everyday driver, you're getting 460 miles per charge. Already, it's the #1 pickup truck. And last but not least, this is a little bit of information. Did you know that the Ford F-150 is the most it's the most sold vehicle in America, the #1 sold vehicle in America. I mean, you can count BMW, Mercedes, Hondas, whatever you want. It's the #1 bought vehicle in all America in history. Because here's the thing, wherever I go, I'm like, people got Ford F-150s. Now, I know some of you love Chevy, Dodge, etc. But everywhere you go, you see a numerous amounts of Ford F-150 because people absolutely love the truck. So those people who are looking for a pickup truck, who love pickup trucks, a lot of them are going to buy this truck. Again, I told you, it's already in competition with Tesla. Let me go back. I just want to show you the headline and we'll get out of here. Here we go. They're talking about new hybrid. Let's see, Ford F-150, electric truck. We're going to go back. Here we go. Right here. It says right here that Tesla Cybertruck and Ford F-150 Lightning are neck and neck in electric pickup demand. People are buying this truck, and it said Ford F-150 Lightning will be the first all-electric pickup truck to offer full-size spare tire. Then also Ford F-150 Lightning and Tesla Cybertruck dominate poll of electric truck interest. Let me tell you something. Now, we know that Elon Musk absolutely loves going to Mars. He's trying to colonize Mars, put blah, 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 blah. And that is an exact replica of a space truck, okay? But you have some traditional Americans, they don't want to roll around in some moon truck, okay? And I think it's cool, but would I buy it? Would I buy the Cybertruck? It's not me. I would definitely buy the Ford F-150 Lightning over the Cybertruck. That's just me. Does it look cool? Yes. Does it seem impenetrable? Yes. Should it be driven on Mars? Yes, but I live on Earth. But anyway, let me read your notes. Good morning, Mitchell Liggins. Good morning, Prime X. And what do you say? He said, Ford makes great trucks, not too good with cars. Hey, I totally agree. I would never buy a Ford vehicle. I remember back in the day, they had water pump problems and all sorts of things. But that's neither here nor there. But the one thing that people can stand behind, that it's built Ford tough. Okay, so a lot of people love their Fords. Most of us know Fords, especially where I'm from, was frequently on the road dead or found on the road dead. So that's the thing that we know about Ford. But the one thing I would say is I don't think I've ever seen a Ford F-150 on the road just abandoned. I don't think I've never seen that. Think about it. Have you ever seen a Ford F-150 broke down on the side of the road? You may have. I'm just saying I've never seen it, okay? Let's see here. We got my buddy Dapo here. Dapo says, nice truck, but the issue is the battery station. They don't have enough of those around to support the electric truck. I agree. The network of electric vehicles is not there. Tesla, I think Tesla is definitely building a network. You can get from California to New York if you have a Tesla, but you have to go a certain path along. You're absolutely correct. But here's the thing. Blink charging, and I gave you guys this stock, Blink charging, okay? If you're not familiar with Blink charging, they're building a network that will essentially accommodate all these different sorts of charging adapters, okay? Now, granted, let's look at this. Look at Blink charging very quickly. I gave you this before. Listen to this, guys. This is why I give you information. Over the past year, Blink charging has been up 1,904%, okay? The stock price is $38. The amount it went up is $36 in the past year. And this is why I was telling people you should absolutely invest. Let's look at this. Let's look at the 5-year mark. So it came out in 2018 at $8.20. It dipped 82%. It went negative 82% at $1.45. And then it just spiked. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not buying Blink charging, then you're going to lose out on a lot of money. It says here that it does what? In the operation and provision of electric vehicle charging equipment and network EV charging services. Network EV charging service is product line and service include Blink EV charging network. I'm just giving you the information. Let's look at one more thing. Blink charging stock forecast. Let's just look at that. Let's see where they have it at. Let's see what the analysts are saying here. Okay. It's saying that it has a high estimate of $60 per share. That's what it's saying. $60 per share. Let's look at it. I know I'm all over the place. Look at it. It has a high estimate of $60 per share. Absolutely phenomenal. So again, a lot of times when you are investing, you have to take the pros and cons of investing. Like Dapo said, he said, well, the network is not set up. You ever heard the term, if you build it, they will come? So the network is being built by Blink Charging and ChargePoint and all other sorts of syndicated and network electric based vehicle companies that need a network where you go to a traditional gas station, they say electric vehicle side or electric vehicle point or charge point or something like that, where the electric vehicles go over here, gas go over here. You're going to see America split. You're going to see in the probably next 5 years, 25 to 30% of Americans with electric vehicles, and the rest still dealing with their, gas vehicles. And you're going to see gas stations split. Okay, Chevron's going to have, a regular, mid-grade, and premium, and E85. Then you're going to have the electric side. So if you build it, they will come. Blink Charging is building a network. Ford is building the F-150 Lightning for 40 grand. If you build it, they will come. You will drive it and you will charge it. Simple as that. So again, don't invest for today. Invest for infinity and beyond. This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. You guys have a great, wonderful day. I'm out.